This is the 21st season of Bass Talk Live. BTL is presented by Bass Cat Boats, Strike King Lures, AFTCO, Pro Guide Batteries, Spro, Gamakatsu, The Bass Tank, Denali Rods, Beatdown Outdoors, and Sunline.
BTL coming at you.
Good evening, and welcome to the conclusion of the In-Fisherman Master Angler Quest with the Matts, Matt Pangrak and Matt Stefan. I am Matt Pangrak, and I am magically back in Oklahoma after being in Wisconsin last night with my counterpart, Matt Stefan. What's up, Matt?
I miss you. You should be right here.
Yeah, well, I left your house at about 4 o'clock in the morning, and then drove 14 plus hours, got in at 7:20, just enough to unzip 16 perch fillets, or 8 perch, because I brought 15 and you had 15, and they're in the freezer right now. So I washed my hands, I came in, and we're going to do the conclusion of the In-Fisherman Master Angler Quest.
Yeah, we just finished dinner. That's
Holy cow.
Some of the plays. I don't cook that much fish. I don't eat that much fish, but I'm itching to go catch a few more perch, because not only did I enjoy it, the entire family enjoyed it very much, and it was some of the best fish I've had in a long, long time.
What was the method of cooking? Like, how did you prepare it?
Yeah, so I went to the grocery store to buy some shore lunch, which is my preferred fish batter, I guess you could say. And I was surprised they didn't have it. And then I looked for Catch and Cook, which is Jay Siemens. They didn't have that. And I ended up going with I think it was called Louisiana.
Yeah, that's it. It's in a soft bag, a little kind of slender.
Yep.
They've got that, and they've got a Cajun version, and then a chicken fry for it. Yeah, no, that's in every Walmart across the country. I'm a fish fry connoisseur.
You've had it all, and I just used that. I just got their regular mild, because I didn't want any spice to it, and it was just a nice, really light breading. I pan fried it. I made a
what kind of oil
batch of homemade cornbread with it, and it was really good.
What kind of oil?
So we're not a big oil household. So I actually called Sarah and I said, "Hey, what should I use for this? Because we've got olive oil and we've got avocado oil." And she's like, "Don't use the olive oil." So I used the avocado oil, and it turned out great.
Wait, you fried your yellow perch in avocado oil?
I did, and it turned out great. What would you use? Canola?
Peanut oil is for a fish like perch. You could use vegetable, you could use canola. If I was to rank it in,
they'll kill you.
I don't care. It's fried fish. It's perch.
They'll kill you.
If I was to rank it in order, number 1,
peanut,
bar none, every single day of the week. If you are going to impress someone with a fish fry, peanut oil is the way to go
for everything. But I don't have it. The last time I bought peanut oil, I had like a 5-gallon jug for frying turkeys.
Number 2 is canola. Number 3 is vegetable. And then probably 4 is avocado.
Well, all I can tell you is I pan fried it, and it turned out spectacular. I don't know what to tell you.
Whisk, which I assume stands for Wisconsin, says avocado oil is the best for pan fried fish. Try it. Now, I do not know if lard. There's also a lot of people are going with lard. I feel like if you are worried about health, which you said with the avocado oil, the word lard probably doesn't resonate well with the health conscious members.
I don't know. I don't know if we have lard in the house, but I would say that if it's actual like lard, that's probably more healthy than vegetable oil or canola oil. Canola oil I believe is like the worst thing that you could ever eat.
Yeah, I'm not a huge canola oil guy. Like I said, it's number 2. So the best fried fish that I've ever had in my life was at a camping trip, and it was a lake / pond. It was like a gigantic pond that was basically a lake, but the owner enjoyed going up to Canada, so he stocked that pond. It had a fresh spring coming in. Anyway, he put walleye and perch and smallmouth in it to see what would happen, because those are the species that he liked to catch up north. This pond was not up north, though, but it had cold water coming in. So I didn't know any of this at the time. And I'm down on the bank, and we're camping up on top of the hill. And I catch a 4 or 5 pound walleye on a jerkbait bass fishing. So I take it back, and we had a cast iron, an open flame fire with some white oak, some dried white oak, and a 1.5 pounds of thick cut butcher bacon.
Ooh.
So I filleted the walleye out, did it really good, nice, cut it into chunks. I had brought fish batter because I thought I was going to be able to catch some crappie. And then I put the entire 1.5 pounds of bacon in the cast iron skillet over the open flame.
Oh, yeah.
Rendered it down, pulled the bacon out, ziplocked it for breakfast the next morning, and then fried the walleye in the butcher cut bacon. And it was damn good.
Yeah, dude, every time I make bacon, assuming it's good, high quality bacon, like Nuski's here in Wisconsin, which I should have taken to you. We almost stopped at Nuski's, best bacon in the world, by the way. And we drove right by it when we came back from Green Bay. But yeah, see?
Your wife says that lard is better than vegetable oil.
She's at book club with the girls, and she's apparently watching from book club. Or maybe she's driving
home. Is that
home,
a big thing in Wisconsin, book club?
So I've come to the conclusion that book club is an excuse for the ladies to get together. I don't even know if they read books. I mean, Sarah reads a ton of books, but I'm pretty sure that like they just get together and chat about like all of this random stuff. But she's home. Oh, I love this. Ma, more meatloaf. When we cook bacon, we save the bacon, and a lot of times we cook a lot of things using the good bacon. Well, I don't know what it would be considered. The bacon grease, lard,
bacon
tallow. Grease. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Have you ever heard of bacon up?
Bacon up or duck fat. Yeah. See, I like that.
Yeah. Bacon up, it comes in a little can. Phenomenal. Okay. I use it. It's clarified bacon grease.
Yeah.
You get it at I'm not trolling you. You get it at Buc-ee's. What about beef tallow? I've never used beef tallow.
I would think isn't that just lard? Isn't that just like beef?
Sounds
fat?
Fancy. I feel like that's on like one of those restaurant menus for like an appetizer, like beef tallow on unleavened bread.
I thought like about using
$32.
If I couldn't have gotten a hold of Sarah to ask her for what oil to use, I thought about just using. So we cook with a lot of ghee, which is just clarified butter, and I thought about just doing that. I think that was
it looked really good though. So I've got
it was great.
My process with the perch. So we cleaned it all at your house last night, and then can I tell them what I brought it home in?
Double bags?
No, the cooler.
Oh. Yeah, I don't care. You're keeping that cooler.
So Matt Stefan, in his basement, their house is it's not minimalist, but it's not cluttered at all. It's like the perfect. It's tactfully basic. Does that make? How would you describe that? Like you have key, I don't know how to say this. You have key pieces, but it's not like, oh, we need to put something on that wall. There's like a purpose for everything that's on that wall. And there's like a meaning behind every picture or every painting or everything, which I greatly appreciate. Has elements of minimalist style.
Neither Sarah nor I like a cluttered house.
Which I appreciate.
But at the same time, we appreciate it. Like if we have photos or pictures or artwork, if things there if we have it, it has meaning to us.
Yeah. So going to the Stefan's house, I didn't know what to expect. And yes, with that as the backdrop all the time in your shows, Matt, you do not appear. It does not appear to be a clutter-free facility.
Yeah, no, my tackle room is different. My tackle room is
Duke, and you have Duke Mart, and then Hank has all of his tackle and things like that. He took me for everything I was worth. He's got a 6-year-old with a side hustle.
Yeah, Duke Mart. Open on Easter. That's his slogan.
Where was I going with this?
Cluttered? I don't know.
Where did we start out? We were talking about frying fish.
I don't know how you got there. You said you got to my house and you were, the cooler.
Oh, yeah. So I said I was going to say, this is how I was going to say that. I didn't want people to think that like you had like a pack rat basement or anything like that. But Sarah went down into the basement and then emerged with a badass Yeti cooler. And it is the 2020 Tackle Warehouse Invitational Championship cooler. Yes. Like it's the official one that you had to fish in the championship.
Yes, I have gifted that to you as a present because I have a pile of them. So for years they would give a cooler away and it says like, the year on it and that you qualified for the championship. And it's, I believe I have 4. I had 4. Now I have 3.
Yeah. So
it's the exact same cooler.
So I'm going to go get the damn cooler because there's a story to this. I'll be right back. Just here, I'll make you big and then you can awkwardly chat for 20 seconds. Go.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I have a pile of these things and it actually bothers me. Not that bothers me, but it's like when you need a cooler, you go down there and you grab a cooler, but there's a stack of these Yeti coolers and I can generally only use one at a time. So when Matt, we were flying fish, Matt said he needed something to get the fish home. And since he had a 14-hour drive, we needed to keep him cold in a decent cooler. So I gave him one of the Yeti coolers.
All right, you do not understand the significance of this cooler. I might get canceled for this story. I don't care. I've been driving for 14 hours. You don't even know the significance of this story.
I don't know what you're gonna say right now.
Here's the cooler. That's a nice cooler. Look, still ice in it.
Yeah, there's probably only like 50 of those.
Read what it says on there. Read the title for the iTunes
Tackle Warehouse title, something. I can't read that little line.
What year?
2020 qualify. Oh, no. Oh, yes. You deserve that. You should have had one of those.
I'm keeping the damn cooler, Matt Stefan, because I got screwed out of the 2020 Invitational. I qualified with a 3rd place finish in the Toyota Series Championship in 2019. And the reason that I have not fished a single MLF event since they changed from FLW to MLF is because they screwed over the Toyota Series anglers, knowing it and didn't say anything about it, and just left us out in the cold and hoped none of us would actually lawyer up and fight them on it, and then sent a form letter that said, thanks, but no thanks. You'll want to give us $40,000 to fish the invitationals next year. So I had not thought about that for probably a solid year. And I saw that cooler and I said, that cooler's going back. I'm getting my pound of flesh.
No, dude, keep that. You know what's funny about that? I would have to go back and look, but I think that was on Green Bay. I think that was the year on Green Bay. So where we were fishing is where that title championship was.
They said that because it transferred from FLW to MLF, that it was a different organization, that there is no MLF championship or Toyota or whatever. That's what I'm saying. Basically, Travis Manson was in it. Andrew Upshaw was in it. I was in it. We all got screwed out of minimum $10,000.
Yeah, you never even got the $10,000 that you were guaranteed.
No, all I wanted him to do, neither here nor there. It is what it is. I don't hold grudges. I'm not like an elephant like that. Not at all. That was
Was it 2020?
Yes, that would have been 2020 because we qualified in 2019, and they made sure that the tournament ended the day that MLF took it over, so they wouldn't have to. Long story short, we're not getting into that. I haven't talked about that on the show for 5 years.
No, but what's funny about it is
it was on Sturgeon Bay.
Yeah, and where we were fishing in the river there is where I was telling you, like, that was the tournament I was telling you I should have won. My plan failed.
Oh my gosh. So I got a cooler. That's all I care about.
Well, I hope you use the cooler more often. I hope it doesn't bring you pain. If it brings you pain, bring it back. I'll give you the 2021.
No. I'm all in on it. If you don't want it, I'll Venmo you a little bit for it. If not,
no, dude, I'm telling you that helps.
That's all I got out of it right there.
Declutter my house.
You have no clutter in the house. Your house is literally clutter free. The only form of clutter is your tackle room.
You didn't go in the room that's got the coolers because there's a stack of 6 coolers. And I
just think it's ironic that 5 years later, randomly out of all the coolers in the stack of coolers that could have been chosen, it was that cooler on the fishery that I just found out that we were just on. And then I got that, and then it brought back a flood of emotions.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry if it brings you pain, but we had
it's not. I wasn't. Time. I was considering. I had just gotten over it enough to where I was planning on fishing the BFLs, and then they announced that they were allowing you to use LiveScope or 360 for 3 hours out of your day.
Tell me how is that going?
And I said,
we're supposed to monitor that.
Dude, there's no way people fish that.
I just saw that. I just saw Hellabass.
10 calls about it on the way home. I literally had 10 people call me to go, how is this gonna work? I'm not gonna be able to put this replay up, but it's okay.
I don't know. I'm just saying I saw that today and I thought to myself, that is going.
You drive 14 and a half hours home. You're exhausted. I'm in there zipping the lateral line out of the perch. All right, let's talk about the final day. So we didn't do a show yesterday because we were incredibly tired is all it was. We finally got done at 9:30. I was in bed at 9:45, got up at 3, drove all the way home. But
yeah,
we're going to reset and we're going to talk about positive things here. The In-Fisherman Master Angler Awards. For those who are watching this show for the first time, Matt, in 5 minutes or less, explain what the Master Angler Awards are and what we did for the last 4 days in God's country, Wisconsin. Also, 50-50 chance that you die hitting a deer if you're driving a Daewoo Lanos like I was renting at the time. Never seen that many big bucks that enjoy walking in front of a vehicle. But what did we just do? What is the Master Angler Awards?
Yeah, the Master Angler Challenge. Matt and I are setting out to conquer the In-Fisherman Master Angler Challenge by catching as many fish greater than the minimum size or weight. We did it last fall for 3 days. We just got done doing it for 4 days here. The total tally, you are up to 2 fish, 2 Master Angler Awards because we conquered the perch for you this week twice. You caught 2 Master Angler quality perch, which need to be greater than 1.5 pounds. And I failed miserably in terms of catching the.
You didn't,
but I had an absolute blast with you. And to say we failed for the award, we put a absolute clinic on when it comes to catching a lot of fish. Like, we caught a lot of fish to the point where we actually left biting fish to go try to catch other bigger fish. And man, it was a lot of fun. I am exhausted as well. I'd never even heard you get up and leave this morning, which surprises me because I generally don't sleep through the night, but I
was quiet. I was incredibly quiet. So last year we did Oklahoma. We both got crappie. This year we did Wisconsin. We went after, we had a legitimate shot at a walleye, a muskie, a yellow perch, and a smallmouth bass. Those were the 4 species that we had a legitimate shot at.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I broke off I was just shy on the smallmouth and broke off one that was for sure a master angler smallmouth. You can see that video over on Matt Stefan Fishing. It was day 1 of the master angler quest. Day 2, we both were. What did we do day 2?
We
were
went
inches.
Well,
day 2, we were both literally this far away from master angler muskie.
Yeah.
So even though we did not get a master angler, that was 100% probably our best chance at getting one. I mean, the muskie should have happened, which was really cool. I would go back there in a heartbeat. Day 3, I caught a master angler perch. You were 1 ounce shy of a master angler perch. And then yesterday, I bettered my master angler perch. You lost your master angler perch, and we were less than a ½ inch short on a master angler smallmouth. So we remain 3 master anglers. You came to Oklahoma and got a panfish master angler. I went to Wisconsin and got a perch, another panfish master angler. And I think we're kind of committed to this thing for the foreseeable future. At least I am. As long as you're willing to do it, I'm willing to do it.
Oh, dude, it's a blast. The question is, are we just going panfish style right now? Like, do you need to catch a bluegill? Like, is that
no? Well, you need to catch a perch.
I'm so addicted right now to the perch. I'm pretty sure I'm taking the boys to go perch fishing this weekend.
Nice. Hank, when we got back on day 2, weighed and measured all of the perch that we kept
in his pajamas, and then had to go take another shower and get in new pajamas because he was so smelly while he was doing. He loved every minute of it.
1.5 pounds or 15 inches. So on your video that just went out, I'm home. I have access to show that video while we're talking about it. But it's potato, but we have 113 on that fish on the water. Hank pointed out that he waited on the Bubbas 4 separate times and it went 114. I'm going to submit it at 130. Don't you think that's the right thing to do?
I mean, I think either case, I have video of it weighing 113 and 114. I will say on the water, we weighed that in some rough conditions, and it was like going 113, 114, 115, 113, 114, 115, and settled at 113. So, I mean, that's up to you. I think to me, a 1 3/4 pound or bigger perch is hard to imagine. Like, I still think about just, watching the video today when it came out, that it just doesn't seem right. Like, they don't look like the perch that I'm used to.
No, this is airing now over at Matt Stefan Fishing. You can talk about you can see the whole thing. No audio here with it, but this is the 113/114 perch from yesterday. That's hard to believe. That was almost just like 24 hours ago. But we both see, you thought I had a drum, and then when it came up to be a perch, boom, team player, drop the rod, screw the rod. I'm here to help land this perch. Boom. God, just an absolute unit.
Yeah. It's the funny thing is, so when I went back and put the video together, it like the 2 fish I caught right before that were both drum.
Yeah.
And then when you were fighting that fish, it actually had big head shakes. I was like,
Yep.
In my head, I'm like, it's just another drum. We're in a drum school. And then you catch that behemoth.
It was a 14.5 inch perch. That is definitely a personal best. I would like to get a 15 incher to put on the wall. I caught a 3-pound crappie this past year. I would like to catch a 2-pound perch. I feel like a 2-pound perch is very doable out there. Don't you, Matt?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would like to have a 3-pound crappie and a 2-pound perch on my wall. Like I'm a panfish fiend.
I don't could you imagine? It's funny because when we talked about the things to go after, I thought to myself, there's no way we could catch a perch that's that big. and then we did it, or you did it, but we saw the potential, like how doable that is. And then I think to myself, like, there's no way we can catch an 11-inch bluegill. But after catching the perch, and I'm like, I guess we can find bluegill that are that big. And I would be just as flabbergasted to see an 11-inch bluegill as I was these giant perch.
Oh, I would be as flabbergasted. This was cool also, and like I said, Matt Stefan Fishing has it. I'm not going to show the whole thing. But dude, you had a spot so dialed in Green Bay. You told me we were going to catch a giant smallmouth, and then we went and caught a giant smallmouth on command.
Yeah.
A 5.2.
Yeah, that spot is a tournament spot. I don't get to fish it a whole lot. I don't fish that many tournaments out there anymore. But when we were getting ready basically to go in, and the lake really slicked off, and I was like, I looked at you. I said, "Do you want to make a run? I got a spot. I think we can catch one." And when I didn't, I just know there's big ones that live there, and you're like, "Do you think we got a shot?" I said, "Yeah, I think we got a shot at getting one." And it was, it was not a close, it wasn't super far, but when you're talking about being on Green Bay, when we're running, I don't know what it was, 7 miles or something from where we were at the time. And it was late in the day anyways. You gave me the go ahead. So we made the run there, and man, I thought when that fish jumped, I felt like we had it.
You have to go to Matt Stefan Fishing, the YouTube channel. There you go. You go to his videos. Anything that says Master Angler Challenge, it has all 4 days of it. The river smallmouth that were really cool color, caught a monster with literally no tail. You can see it right there, no tail. The walleye and muskie day, the big giant yellow perch on the first day, and then the perch, the muskie, and the smallmouth on the 4th day. Worth going to look at it, and then you can come back over. We have to optimize this. Then you can come back over to BTL. You can listen to the corresponding video. So like you can watch the day 1 Master Angler video, and then you can listen to day 1 that we break down what happened on day 1. Same with day 2, same with day 3, and now today with day 4. So it's kind of like a interactive viewing and listening experience.
Yeah. And I try, it's funny because like I definitely try to put in content that makes people feel like they're in the boat with us, and just kind of like our quirkiness, because our days on the water are just entertaining. Like you and I are laughing and cracking jokes the whole
for the most part. I feel so. Here's what I don't really understand. So you've got the chesty on the whole time, right, Matt?
Yeah.
And I realized this last year too, and I felt bad about it. I do not have 4 good mornings in the row. Out of the 4 mornings both years, and I find this is just me in general. Like I'll get up in the morning and I'll have 3 really good BTL mornings, and then one morning I'll just like block a random listener because he says a smart ass comment. But I have noticed with your chesty on, I had a testy morning.
Which one?
This last one, the 4th and final one.
Because it was cold out?
I was just testy. I felt like I was short-tempered. I was not positive.
Oh no, I don't think that. If I had to say you were testy, the day 3 when I made a run on Green Bay and all the minnows splashed on you.
That was the day.
You were that was day 3. So you were a little testy, and then it took us a while to find the fish.
Yeah, I didn't care about that. I knew it would be a lot of controversy in the latest video. I saw both comments on here. I see comments on here.
About what?
Stefan said he had no net, and you were saying it's right there. Yeah, Matt Stefan. Why no net? Adam saying you did seem a little bit testy about that net. What is the story with that net? Because you very clearly have a very high quality net underneath the top cat, underneath the main compartment of your boat.
I mean, it's the net that comes with the skeeters, and it's like a fold open net. It's got its own little compartment. I've never used it. I've literally never taken it out of that compartment the entire time I've had that boat, and I just didn't. I don't want to pull it out. And then we got a net laying around, and if you want to put it back in the compartment, the net's all wet, dripping all over my tackle. Like,
So you were willing to risk a master angler fish for the convenience of not having a soggy net, is what I heard you say.
I mean, I guess technically, yes. I did. You know what's funny is I didn't. Well, while the moment's going on, I guess I didn't realize that you yelled at me so blatantly to get the net, but you really let me have it about the net, which
That's what I was saying. I listened to this and I'm like, I need to work on my kind words at times.
I mean, I bleeped it out, but I think most people can
I said,
gather.
get the effing net.
I just think it's funny when you said that. I actually like laughed in the boat at you. I don't know. Dude, I love fishing with you so much. Like, we had such a good time, and it's just entertaining. Like, I even find like your little bit of grumpiness the couple times it happened is entertaining to me. Like when you were all mad at me because you got all wet from the minnows because we were bouncing in 2.5, 3 foot waves. Like, I thought that was entertaining.
Did you put that in the video? The run out?
No, I don't. And I might be in day 3. You know what's funny is, so the first 3 videos I put. So we, just to give everyone a sense of what we do, we fish basically to dark, and on all of these we drove 1.5 to 2 hours. So we're not getting back to my house until like 8 o'clock, and then it's like eat dinner. By the time we're ready, we do BTL. It's like 9:30 or 10 o'clock by the time I can even start editing. And I was laying in bed editing on ear pods while Sarah's sleeping next to me, like up till midnight, falling asleep in the middle of it, waking up, like redoing it. And each video I've gone back and watched or looked at, I have found errors that I thought were really funny. Like the first day thumbnail was not even a centered photo. Like, if you go, well, I changed it now, but if you were to look at it on YouTube, there was only about 2/3 of a thumbnail photo. The rest was completely blank. Day 2, I think the description was like the description from day 1. It's funny to me, like some of the errors based on how tired I was. Whereas like today, I didn't have to do it last night. I did it this morning. Yeah. I love the videos though. Like, you know, I realize I don't put together the crazy, you know, edited videos, but I do feel like
it's real. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I feel like in these videos we kind of captured the moment, and you know, we included some entertaining parts, some heartbreak. Like, I don't know, I'm sure I enjoy them more just because I'm reliving my own memory. But I really like them.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I can't thank you enough, your family. And then how many? The ping pong was a little bit, as we were just kind of review the whole week. The table tennis, I feel like, I don't know if you overperformed because it was on live, or if I underperformed, or if you were sandbagging. Because in all the games we played, I did not see a 3-game sweep for charity going in your favor. I'm just going to be honest.
Well, I may have played a little bit more aggressively, knowing that there was some money on the line. But if I had to say anything, I think it was just the fact that we had a week's, well, not a week, but 3 or 4 days worth of like practice for me. I haven't played in a while. So it was almost like you tuned me up good by if we had done it the first day, you would have got me pretty good.
Yeah. There's 1,000 people that have watched us play a ping pong match for charity.
That's mind boggling. Like, that doesn't look good. We don't look like we're good here.
We don't?
Well, I don't know.
I don't think it looked horrible, did it?
I'll have to go back and watch. We look out of shape, Matt. That's what it is.
I do look a little top heavy,
I feel that way as well.
but I feel like we're all our own worst critics. Look, that looks good. Look at that. Boom. Boom. We're playing ping pong.
The boys are disappointed you're gone. They enjoyed your presence very much as well.
I enjoyed hanging out with them as well. Can I tell everybody what I compared them to?
Yeah, it's spot on. I've thought about it multiple times.
It is like hanging out with so Hank's, I think I said, my maybe said this on the show. Hank is 9, Duke is 6. 7.
Just, yeah.
Very respectful, well-behaved children you and Sarah have raised them incredibly well, but they both have unique personalities. They are not one and the same, so to speak. You'll have to use different parenting styles for the next 15 years with each of them. One's very reflective, thoughtful, like that, and then the other is, I would imagine, more like you were when you were a child, Matt.
Yeah.
and obsessed with fishing too, like super obsessed, but great kids. But it's like hanging out with your drunk buddies in college. Like, we're cleaning Perch, and all of a sudden Duke walks by sweeping leaves off of the driveway wearing a bicycle helmet in his pajamas. And I just was like, yeah, I could see that. I could see a couple of kids on the hockey team at OU doing that, just blackout. Yeah.
And meanwhile, the other one is standing in the boat in his pajamas weighing perch.
Yes. It's an active household, but it's a good household. The Idaho state record for yellow perch is 3.22 pounds.
We looked up Wisconsin. What did we say Wisconsin was?
I don't know. 2.5.
I thought it was 3 something.
3, maybe. I want to catch a 2-pounder on the wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Where do we go from here? So what's our...
Your wedding. We go to your wedding.
I get married in 16 days. It's all good, though.
Yeah.
So you'll be down in Texas. I did... I wish I had gotten the spotted cow for the wedding guests prior to the 200% price hike.
It's gotten expensive.
It was like 44, but yeah, you guys will be down there. I get married, and then, guess who messaged me today?
It's somebody on the Olympic ping pong team.
No, old Brandon Burks down there in the land of Lunkerville.
Is he catching them?
He said, quote, "Can you be here tonight?"
So you didn't go?
What was it, tonight or tomorrow night? He said, "Oh, can you be here tomorrow?" Message me that at 2:00, and I'm in Iowa somewhere, coming back with so much wedding stuff to do because I was at Bartuzek's wedding, and then your master angler quest. You know, I mean, you saw how much I talked to Court, like 20 minutes a day.
Yeah,
total. And it took. And then I saw a story, and they were averaging, I think they did a 50-pound rack last night at night, and then in the dusk, and I think he said his next best 5 went over 40. Like, they had 10 over 8 in an evening with a 12-2 kicker. And he's like, "Can you get down here?" And it was everything. And I mean, like, I've never tried those no-dose pills at the truck stops. But I was thinking maybe if I do that and then I extend my rental an extra couple days, I could get down to Texas.
I feel like that's the last time we went there, or the only time we went there. That's kind of what we did, and we ended up both like sleeping in the boat.
Yeah, it was miserable. The margaritas at the Mexican joint probably didn't help either, though.
No, but they were good too.
Yeah. What species is next? So we kind of tried to do this before. So like since we did the Master Angler Award last year, I know I've caught a Master Angler largemouth, a Master Angler smallmouth. I've caught a Master Angler walleye, multiple, but I haven't submitted them because we've kind of done it. What I like to do then is I think you kind of need to go get your Master Angler under your belt in the perch category.
Yeah.
In the next couple weeks with the family, and then we're back on track, and then we make plans for whatever and whenever we decide in 2026.
Yeah, I still think the next one that we do, whenever that is, I think we need to pick a lake that has the potential for a couple of different species, and we stay either on the lake or like, within a few minute drive, because both years the driving part is really shortens the day up. I mean, in this case we were driving, I don't know, an hour and a half to 2 hours each way, but it's like when you get up then at 4:30 to be on the water at light and then fish till dark, drive 2 hours home, get done the BTLs, get done whatever we need to get. I mean, we're only getting 4 hours of sleep each night. And if we were to stay on or near a lake, that's 4 hours of time we pick up from a driving perspective. And, it does limit you a little bit, but I think it gives us the potential to concentrate on some of the other things that also go along with this from a content standpoint.
I'm in.
It's just a matter of picking it. I feel like we should go to like, I don't know. I feel like some of those lakes out west, like I could see going to, I don't know, maybe Lake Oahe or, what's the Fort Peck? Like Fort Peck, I feel like we could crack out a couple and it would be a cool place to go.
Daryl Wilson will not be going to Kentucky Lake. I just fished an open there and weighed in one fish for 2 pounds. That's PTSD right there.
and unfortunately, that's also one of my least favorite lakes.
Kentucky Lake will not be on the list.
Yeah.
But I will agree that it's a good fishery. I just don't understand it right now. But you could probably I bet you could knock out a white bass, the catfish, a smallmouth for sure.
Yeah.
You could get lucky and do a largemouth.
Yeah.
Fort Peck, you said Fort Peck?
I think Fort Peck would be cool.
Brutally remote. I never heard that. MJ says that Fort Peck is brutally remote.
It is, but there's big ones there. Kentucky Lake, ever since Patty's old time settlement burned down, has even fallen even further down my list. Did you ever go there for the 2-inch thick pork chops?
Where?
I think it was Patty's old time settlement in between the Barkley and Kentucky Lake.
No.
That was the big tournament place. Everyone went and got 2-inch thick pork chops. It was like this big, it was a tourist trap, but it was a pretty cool place. Anyways,
I'm so tired.
It burned down. It's not there.
Oh, that's unfortunate. One too many grease fires in there.
Well, if you had been there, you would have understood it because they had so many tchotchkes all over the place. It was not a surprise.
I also think to do this properly and to get more species on, we need to do this twice a year.
I mean, I think I could do that.
It needs to be every 6 months.
Yeah,
it needs to be a springtime deal and then a fall time deal.
I mean, I think it just depends on where we're going. Like I could see doing summer too, or winter, just based on where we're at.
Yeah. We're going back to Green Bay though. Green Bay was incredible. Lambeau Field, everything about it, the environment, the people. Oh, you guys going out after walleyes? You got any blocks of cheddar in that skeeter? You go to the.
I'm pretty sure nobody asked us about if we had cheddar in the boat, but we did get.
You go to the ramp. The guy gives you freaking fresh Wisconsin string cheese. Oh, welcome to Green Bay.
Yeah, well, that's normal. You pay your boat ramp fee, you get a block of cheese.
Green Bay is. I would love to go back. I already mentioned it to court about some potential Door County vacationing.
Yeah.
I said, you can bring a book. Speaking of reading books, I said, when we get over the school, I'll hand you the rod and you can box your 15. I said, we'll use a warm body and a willing attitude.
Dude, she
more
would love it.
Perch.
Like you
100%.
Yeah, it's a we didn't go like through the areas that she would love. And I think if you had seen that, you would be blown away. Like it's one of my family's favorite places to go, and I think you would love it. You would love Green Bay even more if you saw a lot of it.
I'm in. Frank V says, listen to the soon-to-be married guy making all those fishing trips. Listen, I just stayed at a married guy's house who goes on a lot of fishing trips, so it is possible.
We've got what was the sign that my wife has up says it's we interrupt this marriage. It's what does it say? It's fishing season. So we
fishing season.
Yeah.
We now interrupt this marriage for fishing season.
Yeah. Which is pretty much a year-round thing now. So it's all good.
Yeah, Door Shack is. There's giants in that. All right. I know you're tired. I know you probably have some more perch to eat. I would like to announce Matt, Stefan, and I are coming out with a line of perch and apparel. The first one is a shirt. Yeah. Perching is a lifestyle. Perching ain't easy.
It's not easy. They were some of the toughest fish to catch. That's the funny thing.
Until we figured out the magic rig.
Yeah, we did. That's true.
That's a good point. He said, my wife wouldn't want to be married to me anymore if I didn't get my every other day fishing trip. Perch Talk Live. Actually, next week we'll debut Crappie Talk Live. CTO, which might involve some perch in the future.
Are you starting a different channel, or will CTL be on BTL?
Oh my gosh, red ear sunfish is a category.
Well, I know where to go for them.
Are we gonna have to go to Havasu?
We will. I think if we do that, though, we have to catch them out of a cigarette boat
in early March. That's when spring break is.
Yeah. Okay. Then that's perfect. I like that time. Is that? Yes.
Bluegill, red ear sunfish, crappie, and yellow perch. So I am halfway to the panfish slam.
Are you upset at all that rock bass is not on that list? Because I'm a little upset about that.
I am very upset. Bluegill, it's 11 inches regardless, or a pound and a half. Red ear is totally different.
How big is red ear?
Red ear is a pound and a half or 13 inches.
Is that considered the same thing as what they call shell crackers down
That's
in Florida?
A red ear, yeah. And then we both have the crappie, and we're soon to have the yellow perch.
Yeah, I'll get the yellow perch here shortly, I feel like.
And then a large we still don't have a bass. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, but you know, we talked about that. It's like of all of them, that's the one that I think I care about the least.
Yeah, I know. But I just realized this. There's like chunks, largemouth, smallmouth, spot. And then there's like white bass striper hybrid, bluegill, red ear, crappie, yellow perch. Then like sauger, walleye, sawguy. Then northern pike, muskie, hybrid muskie. You see what I'm saying? Like there's little chunks that I think we could knock out.
Yeah. But just because you're catching walleye doesn't mean you're on a fishery that has sawguy or sauger.
Correct. I'm not really that worried about sawguy or sauger. I would like the 30-inch walleye, though.
Well, I think those feet, they're worried about you because if you catch them, you're knocking the sides off.
You know what I've always said about big walleye?
They taste like little walleye.
Genetics are delicious.
Do you think that walleye tastes better than sauger or saweye?
I believe that it is indistinguishable. I think that the environment is what really lends itself to the firmness and flakiness of the meat.
I think
That being said,
I
a
think
saweye out of Lake Thunderbird, muddy, shallow, still delicious. Like you probably couldn't tell the difference. It's just a little bit different texture than a northern walleye.
It's mushy.
It's not mushy. It's just not as flaky.
Sounds like a mushy walleye.
It's not a mushy walleye. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. It would just be. It's just not as. You know how like a grouper has a nice flake to it.
Like a yellow perch.
Yeah, but were they flaky?
I mean, flaky in a good way.
Yeah, that's what I meant. They weren't mushy.
No.
Dude, you're gonna make me. I've been up for 27 hours at this point. You're gonna make me go fry perch in my kitchen.
I can't believe
tonight.
you didn't make some for dinner. I
didn't have time. I literally got home 45 minutes before the show started tonight. I have been driving since 4:05 a.m. from your driveway in a Hyundai Quest or something.
It is funny. Your car was so small that both my boys made fun of you.
They did.
Yeah. And I also will say I think it was a little bit of a shame that we did not have a perch fry.
Yes, we'll build that in for the next one. And I would also, at the next time I am up in your neck of the woods, I would like to have an open block of time to go into the kegs and jigs, or what's it called?
Taps and tackle.
Taps and tackle.
Yeah, the greatest tackle shop around.
And select a local brew that's on tap, and then peruse the tackle, just hang out and talk shop. Yeah, that is a badass thing. Like if you are within an hour of that place, ever driving through, preferably having your wife or buddy drive, since it is taps and tackle. Yes. But you go in and they've got 10 local selections of brews on tap. They pour it into a glass, an actual glass, and then you can go look, and then you go shop for tackle or BS at the I mean, it is a tackle shop with 10 different beers on tap.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite places. When she kicks me out of the house, when she kicks me out, I go to Taps and Tackle.
Sarah, did it totally mess up your routine having me there playing ping pong with Matt Gaughan all day? Like the boys were up exceptionally late several of the nights.
They were up exceptionally late. They were up tonight exceptionally late because they wanted to watch you again.
They miss you, Matt. They miss you.
Yeah.
You're like their older brother. That's what it was like. It was like having a third child in the house.
A third drunk child.
Yeah. Third drunk child. So Hank mentioned something about like the secret room. I did notice that the bookshelf moved.
Yeah, that's the secret room. You found it.
You discovered it.
Did you actually looked for it, or did they tell you?
He said that there was a secret room in there, and I was like, well, it'd have to be behind the bookshelf.
Yeah, that's where I have the camera watching you shower.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
You'll be on the internet later tonight.
Yeah, I already am probably.
No, it's a storage room that like
is not
has a bunch
decluttered.
Is that where you keep the 70
cooler? No.
Warehouse coolers?
No, the 2020 Invitational cooler was kept in the other little storage room.
Did you hear this? Did you get the significance of this cooler?
Yeah, no, I was listening. I've been listening. I only missed a few minutes as I was reading through a book. I'm happy I grabbed that one because I was about to grab one of the other 2 or 3 that are down there that still have tags on them. That isn't brand new. That's the only one that's used. So I kind of felt bad because I gave you a used cooler.
Nope.
But
this was perfect.
it was perfect.
I mean, perfect in a weird, like, I feel kind of bad about it, but I also feel like you deserve that cooler. You deserve it more than me for your third place finish in the Toyota Championship, which I think was on Lake Cumberland, if I recall correctly. And I also think you caught him on a rock crawler and a drop shot in a special color that I bought like 10 packs of that I've never really caught him on that good ever since then.
It only works. Yeah, it
you
only works.
didn't get your $10,000 minimum check because you really did deserve that.
Morning sunrise.
Yeah, I got them. I could show you on the wall where I have them.
It's an orange core shot robo worm.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Did you catch them on a rock crawler too?
Yeah. Yeah, I caught the majority on a rock crawler.
Yeah.
I am out of those worms. I didn't know that you had the 10 packs and aren't fond of them.
Did they stop making them?
It's a special run color, yeah.
Oh.
Where are they?
I'll sell them to you.
Okay. Don't tempt me. I will. But no, thank you for having me. I greatly appreciated it. You have a very comfortable bed. I was passed out within 30 seconds every single night. And
I will tell you, there was two things about having you here. One, you might snore.
I might.
You might.
I have been told, so if I fall asleep on my back, I snore. I'm a stomach sleeper. I don't snore on my stomach, but I was so tired. I did wake up one night where I had been scrolling Instagram.
You heard him. We heard him in our bedroom. We could hear
and
you.
My phone was on my face and I was on my back. So I would venture to say I was snoring one of the nights.
I'm pretty sure every night you fell asleep on your back.
Oh, no.
Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. It was like a slight...
Wait, your bedroom's like 3 stories away from where I was sleeping.
It reminded me of my childhood dog that snored when he slept, because it wasn't a snore like so loud. It was almost a peaceful, like light rumble.
Yeah, that's because you were literally 3 subfloors away from me.
3 subfloors? That is not true. And
you have a 5-story house, right?
What are you talking about?
You have the basement, and then you have...
We have a
living level.
A 2-story house with a basement.
No, it's a 3-story. You use 3 stories of your house.
Whatever. The fact is, I would concur with my wife. There was some snoring, but it wasn't enough snoring to keep us awake.
Did your butler say anything about it?
Did what?
No, the butler wasn't here when you were here. We sent him home.
Oh. What about the nanny? Did she hear anything?
What was the other?
Dad, he's the nanny.
Yeah, I'm daddy daycare.
I do know that the chef, when I got up in the morning, was like, sounds like you slept good.
Look at Courtney's on here, and she said facts. Yeah, see?
You also weren't incredibly quiet when you left this morning.
Oh, I didn't hear him at all.
I heard.
Oh,
I stumbled.
But no. You, as you stated last night, you grew up as an only child. You're not used to noise. So we have noise. So I hear all the noise.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's why
I know when I put the ice packs the ice packs made way more of a sound than I thought they would when I put them in the sink.
It was quite all right. I had to get up shortly thereafter anyways.
And I also made a lot of noise outside because we had filleted perch, and it was 4 a.m. and I didn't want to get attacked by a bear. So I was banging around out there. I turned the light on. I got everything going, and I walked out and I said, "Hey, bear."
Every time you walked out of my house, you went, "Hey, bear."
That's just a safety precaution that I'm willing to take.
I mean, it's probably a smart thing to do, especially after filleting a bunch of perch. Was there a bear?
No, that's because I said, "Hey, bear."
You scared him away, yeah.
Yeah, and then I did make noise around the door, so that's probably what you heard, sir.
I didn't hear anything. I was zonked.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have to get back on hold for 2.5 hours with UPS because I filed a claim. The BTL clothing was shipping, said that it arrived at the house. You haven't heard this story, have you, Sarah?
No.
Was it all the designs you were showing us?
Yeah, this was all the designs. So I get the message, right? Your package is arriving today. Sweet. I've been looking forward to this for 6 months. Boom, your package has arrived. Picture of it on the doorstep. Awesome. I get home, package isn't there. So I look at the photo and it's on a different doorstep.
Oh no.
And I'm like, oh crap. Because they run it one time and then it's gone. It's not like I can call them up and say, run all those shirts again. So I immediately, what do you do? So I filed a claim. And then I left a review that said 0 stars or 0 out of 10. It would be a 10 if it showed up at the right house. Then 5 minutes later, I talked to Frank Scalish and he's like, oh, I got all the clothing. It's fantastic. So I go back and I look.
Wrong house.
The printing people who she told me they were going to do this, but they separated me and Frank's orders, but they don't have Frank's email or anything. So all the tracking stuff comes to me, even though Frank's order goes to Frank's house. So that was a picture of the stuff on Frank's doorstep that was supposed to go to Frank and just let me know that it had arrived. So I've now filed a fraudulent UPS claim, to which I was like, oh, I'll just be able to call up and say, hey, found the package, cancel it. But it took me 10 minutes to get to a real human who then put me on hold to where I could hit 1 to call back. So then they called me back 45 minutes and I said, hey, I just want to cancel this claim. Then they sent me to another department and I was on hold for 45 minutes with the most god-awful music you've ever heard until it was time to go live. And then I just hung up and said, I'll take 1 to 3 years for package fraud, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to wait for them to call me. You would think it would be much easier to cancel a claim.
You would think that would be easy.
Yeah.
But the question I have for you, was the bad music you were listening to your Pink Pony song that you like?
I'm so hooked on that song.
Yeah, that's all he listens to. He loves it.
Who's that? Who sings that?
I don't
It's like the hottest song. I heard it at Adam Bartuza's wedding, and everyone went nuts. And I said, "What is this?" And it was the Pink Pony Club. And then, of course, since I listened to it, my phone listens to me. And then Instagram suggested Cheese Coney Dog, which is Cheese Coney Dog. I sent it to you, Matt. Show it to Sarah after. But it's the whole song. So every time I was on the water and was singing Cheese Coney Dog for 4 days, I had the Cheese Coney Dog.
I think I would.
Mustard and onion. Don't give me just one.
That is way better than
Coney
You
Dog.
definitely have a career shot in the music industry.
Yeah.
Will we hear Pink Pony Club at your wedding?
Yes. It's on the list.
I knew it. What else is on the list?
A lot of things. I think we might have a portion of the evening that is 80s.
Okay.
Like good 80s stuff.
Yeah.
Like Poison?
No.
Like
Feel
good
Like
80s
Making Love by Bad Company. That's
Like
a
yeah,
that's
just type
a thing.
that. Yeah.
That
No,
should
that'll be on. Let me make it.
You want to get me on the dance floor? That's the one.
Oh, you'll be on the dance floor.
You have 6 days or 12 days to get starched
I know.
Wranglers.
I know.
Something to match my dress.
I'm so nervous about that.
Starched, heavy starch.
Just wear a suit.
No, because how are you going to get a suit down on a plane?
How am I going to get starched jeans?
You will probably be the only person in a suit.
I know. That's not good either.
But you could take the suit jacket and then wear the jeans. That's a classy Texan look.
I got to get boots too. I got a whole outfit. I don't know what I'm going to do.
You just wear some
Nervous about
penny
this.
loafers.
We're going to Boot Barn.
That's a good look. That's where my jeans came from.
I know.
Those Wranglers that I was wearing. The
No.
acid wash
wash?
Wranglers all week.
Are those your wedding jeans?
No, not the acid wash Wranglers
Oh,
that I
come
perch
on.
fished in.
Talking about 80s.
I know exactly. I bet for your wedding, are you wearing the exact thing that you wore? What was the black cowboy hat and the black suit jacket with the starched jeans? Was that the
No,
whole?
no, none of that. It's
This-
all brand new.
It's not what you wore when we did the Drew Gill thing?
No, that was just a regular suit jacket. I've got an actual like wedding suit jacket, and
So is that like a
I spent the
tuxedo?
most I've ever spent on a shirt for the wedding, and it's the one time wear only. It's a Lucchese dress shirt.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How much is that?
I mean, it was not that expensive, but it was still more than $19, which is the most.
Why
I've
do you
spent
say
on a
one
dress
time
shirt?
use only?
Yeah.
I don't know where else. I mean, it's so nice and white. I would
Well, you
feel
won't be white after
very,
that.
I would have a lot of anxiety wearing it anywhere that I could get like a cheese coney dog on it.
You're gonna have it's gonna be all sweated up after your wedding. Will you be on the dance floor?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be on the dance floor because Courtney will be on the dance floor, and she has informed me that at our wedding I have to stay by her hip. Like I can't like go off and
Really?
yeah. I mean I can, but she's just like, traditionally like there's gonna be people that want to like congratulate us, so like don't disappear like you normally do. I guess was more.
My recommendation for you on that would be you guys do exactly what you want to do and don't worry about pleasing anybody else.
Here it is.
Countryside, all the conies by themselves every single time. God, what have you done? Put a dog on a bun, add a chili and cheese and maybe mustard and onions. Don't you give me just one? Give me all that you got.
Here it
down
comes.
at
Here it comes.
the Cheese Coney Club. I want to keep on eating at the Cheese Coney Club.
Now imagine being out in the middle of Green Bay with that stuck in your head for 9 straight hours.
I mean, I was right there with you while you were singing it all day long.
I was.
I think the fact that he was in Wisconsin, everything was cheese based for him. Do you know he had cheese curds for breakfast from Quick Trip yesterday morning? Yeah, it was.
Are they any good?
I can't even believe they had cheese curds out yet.
Do they have cheese curds? Are they
They
good?
probably were from the night before.
Yeah. All right. I got to get the rest of this Perch vacuum packed in the freezer and hit the sack.
Yes.
We've decided no BTL at the wedding.
No. What do you mean? Oh, you were going to do a live BTL?
You were the one who suggested go live and have you and Miles on the mic.
No, I think my suggestion was you could have a live BTL. I'll start it off, and then at some point we'll just hand it to Castledine, and then he'll just ramble for 4 hours straight.
Castledine has a tournament. He will not be there.
Oh, really?
Bummer.
Yeah. Mark Jeffries will be there.
Good. I'm curious to see like the whole wedding list. It's a who's who, I bet, of the fishing industry.
It's really it's pretty small.
Is Van Damme going to be there?
No.
Is Johnny Morris? Any of the Hall of Famers that you are on the board with?
No, it's really small. Guck will be there. Alan McGuckin.
Yeah.
That's about it. Like I keep it pretty tight. MJ Boyd will not be there.
Thank God.
Maybe if you invited Boyd, you'd get a $10,000 wedding gift.
No.
I got my cooler. I'm happy. So, all right, we're wrapping this up.
Okay.
I did think that was funny. I chuckled. I had a good chuckle, like I was rolling through Iowa, just going, looking at that cooler.
All right, it's past my bedtime. I gotta go too.
Thank you for having me as a guest. And you're lovely. What would you describe the style as, Sarah? I didn't call it minimalist because it's not minimalist, but it's like borderline minimalist / it's very artistic, but then it also has meaning in it to where you don't have like art pieces up that don't have a backstory. Like you've got that photo, like you don't have many photos, but you have the one photo of you like sitting on the edge of your boat and Hank's like 2. Those are the type of photos that you have in it. And then you don't have like meaningless photos like you have that artist with the bass and stuff on it. You see what I'm saying? Like you have good stories behind your artwork in your house.
Yeah. A friend of mine said one time, she's like, your house is like, here's a nice piece of art. Look at it.
Huh?
Like there's nothing else to really look at. We don't have clutter. It's just like, here's a nice piece of art. Look at it.
I like it. I like that style. That's the best style. I like that style though.
It's not bad. We just don't have a lot of
you
clutter.
You look at my studio in here and there's just crap everywhere.
Yeah, well, that's like my tackle room.
Yeah.
And your garage.
The garage needs to be cleaned up.
I don't think I ever saw your garage. Oh yeah, I did. It's not bad.
I mean,
It's not great.
Where you've got the jet boat?
yeah.
Yeah, no,
needs
it's
to be
smooth.
cleaned up.
Oh, the other thing that the Stefans have that they don't talk a lot about is they have like the most well-behaved, quiet chickens ever. Like the chickens, like you don't hear them. They're not squawky. They just do their own thing. And then every night they just go in and go to bed.
That's what chickens do.
Yeah.
Really?
That's
You didn't
what I
train
do.
You didn't have to train them?
No, we just need to end this.
You have very well-behaved chickens.
I'll let the chickens know that you thought they were good chickens.
We enjoyed having you, Panger. You're welcome.
I enjoyed.
If we want to do some more master angling up here, we could totally
We're
do
gonna
it.
book a house. You bring Courtney up. We'll book a house in Door County.
Oh my God. It'd be amazing.
We'll do it. All right. We'll talk to everybody Monday morning. Spencer Sheffield on the show, breaking down his U.S. Open win on Lake Mojave. Go to Matt Stefan Fishing. Watch all the Master Angler Quest videos for this year, and then you can listen to the BTL in coordination with it. We'll talk to everyone later. See ya.
See ya. Bye.